Yo, yo, yo! Welcome to this week's Cup of Mel. My name is Melis, aka Mel, and this week we are going to review Trader Joe's coffee. Yes, I said it, Trader Joe's. Everyone loves Trader Joe's. I love Trader Joe's. Literally love Trader Joe's. It's funny because I got a membership to Erewhon. I don't know, all the LAers, y'all, if you live here, you know what Erewhon is. It's literally nowhere spelled backwards, and it's this super bougie, like, vegan, good, healthy, yummy grocery store. And I got the membership, and have I shopped there? I've been a month back home, and I only went there like 2-3 times, and I really took Trader Joe's for granted. I literally got in the LA hype, and I got a membership, and I'm like, I'm gonna go to Erewhon. And I regret it, can't give it back. Well, barely shop there. Like, I didn't realize how important Trader Joe's was to my heart. Shout out to you, Trader Joe's. Literally, I love you. You feed me. You keep my refrigerator full. You're the best. And back onto the segment of this week, the coffee part. Duh. So, excuse me. Trader Joe's has the Joe line of coffee. It's $5.99 a bag. They're like this big. It is 14 ounces. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and try all 3 roasts. So the Joe comes in light roast, medium roast, and dark roast. Every week I'll be dropping a new roast. So this week we will start with the dark roast, my favorite. The reason why I like dark roast, so fun fact. I learned this when I used to work. I went to CalArts and I worked as a barista at the Tatum Cafe Lounge back at my school. And my boss taught me that dark roast, actually, it's getting pulled. So the reason why it's darker is obviously it's roasted longer, but dark roast itself is pulled longer or something like that. So it makes it more flavorful. It actually has less caffeine than light roast. Light roast has way more caffeine. So that's just a fun fact. Because it's roasted more and it's pulled longer or something like that, it's more flavorful, but way less caffeine. So if you're ever like on the run, you're like, I gotta have so much caffeine, I gotta wake up, you know? Don't get a dark roast, get a light roast, because you will definitely drink like, you need like 3 cups of this to equal this. You feel me? But if you're in the middle, you can always go with the medium roast. You know, people take the medium roast for granted, man. Anyway. So let's get started with the dark roast. Voila. Like I said, 13 ounces. Oh, that's weird. Never mind. The dark roast is 13 ounces. And the light and the medium is 14. So that's hilarious. But anyway. So it comes in a blue package. It has these little handles so you can keep it fresh and close it and open it. So you open it. It's 13 ounces, kosher parv, dark roast, 100% Arabica. I literally can't read. Like, I don't get it. I have a college degree. I went to high school, all of that. I grew up in America. Like, I don't know why I still can't read certain words. I guess this is what it's like when you're me. So Joe's dark. What was I gonna say? Oh, so you do 2 tablespoons per 6 fluid ounces. So we're gonna open it. So you open it like that. It's like pretty standard. Oh my God. Smells divine, literally. Like, so this smells like, the moment you smell the coffee, it coats your throat. Like, it's so thick, and I just can imagine what it tastes like. It's so thick and fresh and smooth that when I smell it, it literally coats the back of my throat. It's so lovely. Wow. So let's get started. So I'm gonna make it in my press, my coffee press. Literally changed my life. Shout out to Europeans. It's amazing. Also, I have no idea where this I think it's French. French people, Italian. I really don't want to be wrong, but Europe, shout out. So it's like comes, I got this at IKEA for I think $9.99 or $8.99. So you have like a standard glass thingy-majingy that like a, what is that? Oh my God, what is that called? In science class we would use it. Oh, what is it called? What is it called? Pincher? Oh my God, this is really pissing me off. Whatever, you know, in science class you would use that. Comment below if you know what I'm talking about. It's literally like that. And then it has like these little strains to like obviously strain the coffee, and then a little toppity top top. And yeah, so that's that. So we're gonna take this apart. First you start it off with is, we're gonna put the coffee in. So I'm gonna go ahead and put 4 tablespoons because I don't even think this is I always put more than I should. That's why I go through coffee really fast. But I promise you, the way I made coffee tastes amazing. So that's, we're gonna just count that as 2, 3, 4 big ass Mela spoons. I'm gonna call this Mela spoons. So voila, I'm gonna close this up. Oh, also what I love about this, I just forgot to mention, was it has like this freshener in it. I don't know if you can see it, like right here is a little ball, and it freshens, keeps the coffee fresh. So like you don't have to worry about it drying out, because I noticed that if your coffee bag doesn't have that, coffee tends to dry out, and as it dries out it starts to taste like cheap coffee, and you don't want to be drinking that. Okay, so the coffee is in the press. I already boiled some hot water because I don't want to bore you with the whole this machine's about to do. Voila, you put it in, you go, you pour, you pour, you pour, you keep pouring, you pour, and you pour, and you pour, and you pour, until it hits that line. And then you take the top, to put the top in, and then you put it, and you wait. Oh, so what I usually do is, I would leave it open because it is extra hot. Like you see how it's boiling now, like you want it to air out a bit. And then you would put the top on. That's what I do. So now we just wait, and it literally looks like soil poop. Like it literally looks like soil poop. But let me smell it. Divine. And now we wait. And while we're waiting, I will introduce to you this new product from Trader Joe's. They probably had it, I never saw it before, but now it's like super advertised. It's liquid stevia and it's organic. How much was this? $10, I think. I really gotta start keeping my receipts. So it's a sugar-free sweetener. If you guys heard, this is a healthier alternative than like Splenda or Sweet and Low. If you don't like this flavor, like stevia, you can always try monk fruit sugar or jackfruit sugar. I forgot, my friend recommended it to me. I love sugar, and I've been drinking coffee without sugar for about like 2-3 months now, and I just really want to get back to the sweetness of my coffee. So I bought this, and I would 100% recommend it. It's really good. I like the droplets because it makes me feel like I'm a scientist, and I'm like scientifically I cannot say this word. Scientifically procuring myself a drink, you know, a potion, just like in the mornings, taking in all of that. So yeah, now I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna put it on because I think we've waited enough for the heat to rise, because heat rises, guys, if you didn't know that. Just learned that recently. Well, I didn't know that, but I forgot it because you're taught it in science when you're like, what, in 5th grade. But yeah, heat rises. That's why, like, if you take out a piece of pizza and you put it in the oven and you put it in the box, all the heat's gonna rise and the cheese will melt no matter what. You feel me? Because it's going up. So after that, we just wait a second and then I'll push, you know, it's the most fun. It's so fun. You push it in. And while we wait, let me tell you some story. It's story time. So, crazy thing. I went to the post office with my sister. And she's going in to return a box, like to like drop off, like she sold something on Poshmark or whatnot. I literally park so literally my sister's not gonna even like talk to someone. She's gonna take it and put it in the parcel, like, you know, those boxes that they just like, you throw the whatever in and you just walk out. So literally there's 2 parking spots, and I didn't want to be in the middle of the driveway, so I literally just pulled up, and I apparently was in between 2 spots. No one's there. It's like 9 a.m. in the morning. Literally no one's there. Like, there wasn't anyone behind me. There wasn't anyone coming in. It was empty. There was like 1 or 2 people that were already parked, like, or like 4 people, or like a good amount of people that were parked, but no one was coming in. That's the point I'm trying to make. And then this girl comes out and she's going into her car, and she looks at me and she goes like this. And I was like, excuse me. I was like, yeah. And she was like, I was like, yeah, my sister's coming out right now. Cause I was aware that I was like not parked. And then she goes, well, that's rude. And I was like, how, like my sister, and then my sister just walked out and got in the car. And my sister, I wish I said this. My sister comes out and she goes, you should have said, here, take my keys and valet my car for me then. I wish I said that. Like, why, like, what am I doing wrong? I'm not doing anything wrong. There's no car waiting for me. Obviously, if there was cars, I would have parked in one, like, I would have came out and parked in one spot, first of all. You know, second of all, use your mouth for something important in this world, okay? All of a sudden, people are fucking going around, excuse my language, going around and talking about, like, everything. I don't even know what accent I'm doing right now because I'm so pissed off. But, like, go stand up for, like, real justice for people, for rights, for, you know, humanity. Like, don't go and be like, you're in 2 parking spots and that's rude. Like, okay, what did that do for you? Huh? What? Sorry, I had to have that moment. So now I think the coffee's ready. And we're gonna push it down, 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 down. Okay, I think it's ready. That's that. So you pushed it down. That's what you do. This little lever, you push it down, and voila, it is ready. Usually steam it for like 3 to 5 minutes, I would say. And if you didn't know this about me, I love these. My sister got me into this. She started it, the Starbucks You Are Here series. It's literally everywhere we travel, we buy one. The one place that I didn't buy one was in London when I was living there. I wish I did, and I didn't. And I tried to buy one on Amazon, but it's like $300, so I will be going there again to get it. So my sister went to Budapest, and this is Budapest. It's yellow inside and all of that. So we're gonna take it and obviously pour it. ASMR, pour. Yummy, yummy. And obviously now we're gonna smell it. You see, it smells good. It smells fresh, like it has a fresh scent, a fresh sweet coffee scent. Like, this is a coffee that you would make. This is literally a coffee that you would make in the morning, and everyone in the house would wake up because it would smell the sweetness of the coffee. So now I'm gonna take the liquid stevia. I'm not gonna bore you with all of that. We're gonna pour it in. I like to make it mad sweet. And then we all know my favorite milk. Almond milk, vanilla silk. I'm gonna pour that in there. Oh, well, first let me try it black with the stevia and I'll let you know what it tastes like. You see, Trader Joe's coffee, I've realized with this, and now I'm realizing it again, it's very soft and very, like, it's not acidic at all. It's not harsh on your, like, it's not a harsh on your, it's very, have you ever had Starbucks like a smooth, they say like a smooth blend or a smooth drip of the espresso. They have it all over Europe. It's very smooth. Basically, that's what I'm saying. It's smooth, straight up smooth. I don't know how else to describe it. And it's a little bit more on the watery, like less if you're thinking creamy coffee, then we would go on and make some straight espresso, and you know, then just get a straight shot of espresso. But this is just a very smooth, like sweet coffee without, you know, without the stevia too, for sure. With the stevia, it's extra sweet. Great. Yeah, it's really good. Wow, I'm excited. You know, some days I'd be making coffee for this channel and I really don't like it. And I'm like, wow, I just made this and I can't drink it, and I have to go and make some nice coffee. So I'm gonna stir this because I wanna get this, because the stevia doesn't really work unless you stir it. Yeah. And this is a good cup of Mel. I recommend this. I give this an 8.5. An 8.5. And that's a high rating. Yeah, if you're looking for a good dark roast, I would 100% recommend this. And it's affordable. It's $5.99, I believe, or $6.99, but I think it's $5.99. Yeah. So definitely, Joe's Dark, cup of Mel approved. And on that approved cup of Mel note, I'll see you guys next time, and we will be reviewing, we're gonna be going down the ladder. I will be reviewing the medium roast cup of Joe, Trader Joe's coffee. Cup of Mel would be rating the cup of Joe, get it? So yeah, I'll see you next week. I hope so.